Well, the roof is closed. We get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arenado and Goldschmidt swing for the fences. Next. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's had good success against left-handed hitters, hitting under 250 against him. When you're having that kind of success against the left-handers, you're going to be in a lot of games.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll get us started in this one under the
lights.
Leading
off tonight for Colorado, center fielder Charlie Blackmon.
Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Swinging away there. It's 3-1.
3-1.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. And a rather easy first out. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Nolan Arenado, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a faster. The windup and the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one. And this will be fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
In now, Gregor Blanco. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. In there for strike 1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
So coming to the plate, David Peralta. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And this is fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Zero.
1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Driven nicely into the gap. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
Jake Brown.
Jake Lamb standing in now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here it comes, 1-0. Whipped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Reynolds is there, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping up to the plate, Mark Reynolds. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club.
Reynolds.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. One and two.
Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Digging in, Trevor Story, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to split the uprights and head toward the pool for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Pat Valaika. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. One and two, here it comes. Fastball call, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. And down there at first base, Paul Goldschmidt. The thing I like about him, he catches everything. That's why he won a Gold Glove before. Throw it his direction, he's a big target, stands about 6'4", he's wide, he'll make the play for you. He's a great guy to throw to, and he can also make the plays on his own.
So digging in now, Raimel Tapia. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. First pitch of the at bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Ryan Hannigan.
In now, Ryan Hannigan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. First and second now, one man out. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. 1-1, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Rockies forced to settle for one. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Rockies lead it 1-0. Here's Chris Owings now. The 800th for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Valaika fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone.
All right, here's how the Rocks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Trevor's story. What is the story with Trevor? We heard that enough his rookie year. He was hitting all kinds of moonshot homers, but I think his defense got overlooked. When I put him side by side in the breakdown with Troy Tulowitzki, do you know which one's the real Troy Tulowitzki? He's that much of a clone.
Brandon Drury will bat next. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, left fielder.
Stepping up now, Daniel Descalso. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First offering on its way. The high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Chris Herman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Blackmon ranging back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Now at the plate, Chris Herman. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. One and one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Into the box now, John Gray. 9-1-2 due up.
55, John Gray.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
No strike.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Well, they couldn't have scripted it any better. I mean, you get to face the pitcher to lead off the inning. But when you go down 2-0, maybe that plan's not working so good.
2-0 count and the pitch.
Yeah.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Drury backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next for Colorado, center fielder Charlie Blackmon.
Striding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to the right side. Spin throw. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
The left fielder,
good
20,
range shown off into the hole right there.
Desmond.
That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond. as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The 1-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Settling in now, Robbie Ray. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Robbie Ray.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive to left. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that. He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I can think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Set to deliver the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Hey, that's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Into the box, David Peralta, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit.
This guy's just a good hitter. You can tell anytime you get a base hit on 2 strikes and you stay with that ball right there, that's why the average is going to stay over 300.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball stays a little high that time.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
From the belt, the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Out of play.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Tapia racing back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Arizona. They trail this one 1-0. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Here's Mark Reynolds. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Now batting.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
1-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
No.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one and get himself back in the rhythm and throw strikes.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pat Valaika. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ball game for the Rockies so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Misses. Ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
In now, Raimel Tapia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for the Rockies so far. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull a ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
Stepping in now, Ryan Hannigan, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A little 2-out rally going on right now. Back-to-back base hits, and now your runners at first and third. And let's see, maybe they'll try to steal a run here. And there's a lot of things that can still happen with 2 outs in the inning.
Into the box, John Gray, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Colorado's out in front, 3-0. Jake Lamb standing in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jake Lamb.
50th pitch of the game on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at leadoff man set down, and here's Chris Owings. Ball 1.
1-0.
One out, nobody on. Squared that one up just a little late. 1-1, here it comes. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And another foul ball.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Payoff pitch one more time. Now this is popped up, but room behind the plate for Hannigan. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Ready now, Brandon Drury, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. Tapia is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. Still down 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when he gets the 2-2 count.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Standing in now, Ian Desmond. Left field and deep. Descalzo ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run shot that time for Ian Desmond. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Jordan Walden is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Jordan Walden.
Here's Nolan Arenado, and then after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Ball 2. No outs, nobody on. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Mark Reynolds as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 302 is the average coming in with 19 homers and 58 runs batted in. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. This one's down to 3rd. Oh, a diving stop. Touché, sir.
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he'll take a look at ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta's under it, and that retires the side. But the Rockies push across two, both coming on this two-run home run. Middle of the night here in the desert. It's the Rockies 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Daniel Descalzo will start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So striding forward now, Chris Herman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away. Didn't mess around much in that at bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Ketel Marte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Ketel Marte.
Hard hit at third. Arenado's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 5 innings complete. The Rockies are out in front 5-0. Jorge De La Rosa takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29, Jorge De La Rosa.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pat Valaika. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Pat Valaika.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and there's his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Raimel Tapia. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. He's set and the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit.
Well, going to the pin, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Into the box now, Ryan Hennigan, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
First and second here with nobody out. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Set to deliver on 2-1. A wave and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. In to score the runner from second.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back-to-back singles.
Number 55, John Gray.
Stepping in now, John Gray, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Runners are at first and third with none out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
0-1, here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta going back on it at the track. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 7-0.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Ian Desmond. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Peralta is there. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Rockies lead this one 7-0. Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes, and he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Digging in once again, David Peralta. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
1-0 count. Here it is. Well hit to right, but foul. Here it comes on 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. They'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, Mark Reynolds. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Standing in now, Trevor Story, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. The 1-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, Pat Valaika, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. From the stretch. Shoots this one over to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Raimel Tapia. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 2 left for Colorado, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Chris Owings.
Here's Chris Owings now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Desmond moving to his left makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
So digging in now, Brandon Drury. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat, trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box, Daniel Descalso, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Tell you what, 6 2/3. He got 100 pitches. He's done a nice job being really economical with his pitches.
2 out with the man at first. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And that misses 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. Pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Ready with the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Valaika ranging into the outfield. And that's the 3rd out. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 7 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Archie Bradley will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Raymond Fuentes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hole in the order here on that double switch. Striding in once again, Ryan Hennigan. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Pitch on the way. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Lamb will wait on it, and he puts it away for the first out.
The pitcher number 55.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. 0s in the run and earned run columns. DJ LeMahieu will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
LeMahieu.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 mile an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Nolan Arenado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch skied in the air to straightaway left. Fuentes is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Colorado, but they're still in control, 7-0. Mike Dunn enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Mike Dunn.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Herman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Comes set with the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Raymond Fuentes, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll come in here at 259. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Very high, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Valaika onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
For the Diamondbacks, center fielder Gregor Blanco.
Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Stepping into the box, David Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. A runner on first with 2 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Here's Mark Reynolds. A bit suspiciously, he's been hit twice in this one.
Number 12, Mark Reynolds.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next for Colorado, shortstop.
Stepping up now, Trevor Story. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Drury fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Settling in now, Pat Valaika. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but rules are empty here with 2 men out. High strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lamb is there for it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. This one skied out toward right. Waiting on it is Tapia. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
So striding forward now, Jake Lamb. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is fouled straight back. Now another 0-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
The shortstop, number 16, Chris Owings.
So stepping in, Chris Owings. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Slow little roller to third. Arenado has to hurry. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Royals have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. John Gray earns his first win of the season. Robbie Ray was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 7 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.